Spokane Public Schools is getting ready to name 3 new middle schools under construction, but they need the public's help in deciding what to call them.
Some of them you may even recognize. Alex Crescenti joins us in studio with an in-depth look at all the finalists and how these names differ from some of the generic ones from the past.
My middle school was called St. Lucie West. Not the most exciting, but we were the Sharks, so there's that. With these new schools under construction, many of the potential names either have a connection to Spokane or the Pacific Northwest region. Let's start out in the northeast location, which is being built across the street from G Prep. The first option is Beacon Pines, which gets its name from Beacon Hill, located in the northeast part of the city. The second choice is Denny Yasuhara. He taught at both Logan Elementary and Gary Middle School during the course of his life. He was a civil rights activist and served as president of the Spokane Coalition for Human Rights. Finally, Frances Scott. She was Spokane's first African-American female attorney and a teacher at Rogers High School for 3 decades, as well as president of the WSU Board of Regents. Moving on to the northwest location, this construction is currently going on at Joe Albee Stadium. The school is expected to open up in August of 2022. The 3 finalists include Breckenridge, named after Eugene Breckenridge, who was the first educator of color within the Spokane Public Schools. Next is Pauline FLETT. Pauline was an elder in the Spokane tribe and was determined that the Salish dialect would be written down and taught so it can be preserved for future generations. Finally, in the northwest location is the most recognizable name, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She served on the Supreme Court from 1993 to her death last September. The final school is the south side location that will go on next to Mullen Road Elementary School. They haven't broken ground just yet, and the school is expected to be open in August of 2023. The final 3 names for this school begin with CARLA PEPERZAK. She is a Dutch resistance operative and was a Holocaust freedom fighter during World War II. She was also named the 2020 Washingtonian of the Year. Next up is John OAKLEY. He was a coach and teacher for 36 years and graduated from Ferris. Even after his ALS diagnosis, he continued to teach and coach. And finally, York. He was the only African-American on Lewis and Clark's expedition, making him the first African-American to cross North America and reach the Pacific. And the On Track Academy also has 2 potential name changes to their current one. The school board will hold a public hearing during their meeting tomorrow evening to collect input on all the potential names. They will then make a final selection on May 26th. The community will also be asked to help select the mascots as well. Reporting in studio tonight, Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now.